hang on to your seat, baby, cause this one's a screamer. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
What is going on, Entertainment? So I'm coming to y'all with another video, y'all. So we talking Hollywood Hot Topics. Oops, my bad. Before I get started, make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and let me know what y'all think about this video, okay? First, I wanted to get into y'all is Basketball Wives. Do y'all want Basketball Wives reviews? I think I'm gonna just do them anyways. No shade, like yes or no, but I'm gonna do them I think anyways. Anyway, so this first episode. I think that like Love and Hip Hop and Basketball Wives, they both need a recast. Cause it's like I'm starting to realize how old Evelyn was. You saw like the veins starting to appear and the aging starting to occur. Like them bitches are getting old. They getting up there. So it's like there's only so much that we can see from these girlies. Evelyn ain't got no man still to this day. She done broke up with that nice young black man. Poor young black man, Lavon. Like, she treated him as if he was like, you know, when you just get you get another car, you just get like another purse. She treated him like he was just another item. It was sad. I feel bad for him. I pity the fool. Okay. Also, we have Brandy back. Why she's back? I'm confused as to why. Out of everybody you guys thought of bringing back, y'all thought, ooh, let's bring back Brandy. As if we haven't seen enough of her crying, her playing the victim. But no, let's bring Brandy back. Oh my God. Apparently, it looks like from the trailer, she's going to get into it with Evelyn. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, Brooke. So it's going to be very interesting to kind of see her kind of get into the mix between the girls, because if y'all don't remember when Malaysia was on there, Malaysia was the one that was trying to bring Brandy back into the group of girls, and they wasn't having it. And to be honest, you lucky, Brandy, that you're even amongst the group of girls after that whole Shawnee debacle stuff went down. I know they made peace and everything, but really, Brandy? Anyways, Brooke, you guys talked about last night how she felt as if Jackie stepped out of line because she kept talking about how she is kind of making money off of her daughter. Okay, I'm not making money off my daughter. All right, in my Evelyn voice, my daughter, yes, daughter. Now she posted on Twitter and said it's nasty for anyone. Mind you, check Brooke's profile picture. Y'all see Brooke's profile picture? Zoom in closely to Brooke's profile picture. Brooke's profile picture is Jackie getting snatched up by her on season 2, I believe, when Jackie begged them to cut the footage allegedly, or else she would quit Basketball Wives. That's why we have yet to see VH1 drop the unaired footage of Brooke apparently snatching her up. Apparently, Bambi said that Jackie was doing Ninja Turtle moves on Brooke, and she was keeping up with her, but we have yet to see the footage. So we all know about that, Bambi. We're gonna have to see that so we could believe you. Apparently, she went on Twitter and said it's nasty for anyone to ever think that I would need to collect money because my child passed. I would never. Don't speak on my real life experiences when you know nothing about it, especially when all I can do is try to help others who have joined this unfortunate club. Jackie, you dead ass wrong. And Jackie, you have a whole lot of nerve because you abandoned your kids. Not abandoned, but like no, don't have the best relationship with her children. So for her to kind of like poke fun at Brooke and kind of mention the fact that she had to forcefully apologize to Brooke is kind of cap. Because I don't think they forcefully make these girls do a lot of things on Basketball Wives. They have a whole lot more of a leeway than a Zeus. Where Zeus, they kind of put these girls in a situation. VH1, they kind of lead you toward a situation, but I don't think they forcefully made her apologize to Brooke. I think she did it because she was scared of getting canceled at that reunion. That's what it really was. Now, also in the episode, we saw a whole lot of Jennifer preparing to get married in Paris. She's trying to learn French and everything. If y'all don't know, y'all know I'm Haitian. I'm Creole. French is very hard, so I don't know why she was even trying to attempt to do that because it's one of the hardest languages to learn. So that was that. But she's getting married in France. I mean, in Paris, and the jury's still out on that man. It's no shade. I'm scared for Jennifer because I just do not. I feel like it's too good to be true. Maybe I think negatively about love, but I feel like it's a little too good to be true. Cleona's gone, y'all. Vanessa's gone, but Jacille is still there. Okay, Jacille's still there, collecting a free chat low key because she ain't been in a whole lot of drama with any of the girls last season. Okay, so let's see if she manages to keep the same energy, or does she really earn her check this season? Brooke also tweeted and said, "The only money I collect in my daughter's name is through her foundation that I give back in Kayla's honor." Okay, Jackie, you can never trust a woman like Jackie though. She wears all black. She's Dark Vader. Like, that's somebody you just don't never trust. Somebody who wears all black. Jackie's bed sheets are probably black and red. Like, it's just like those aren't the type of bookie butts that you trust. Okay. Now, on to Megan Thee Stallion. Now, it looks like some people are taking back what they sort of said before about her. One of them being Young Jock.
I bet you won't tell Meg that you had betted against her.
Who betted against her?
You and Shawty.
How did we bet against her?
When y'all bet that Tory Lanez was gonna be.
Alright, okay. So you gonna put me right up?
Shady, yes. Yes,
so
I'm fired up this morning.
So let me
I got something for everybody.
Okay, since Shannon Sharpe made his apology to Meg Thee Stallion, I'm gonna make my apology to Meg Thee Stallion too. Meg, I apologize for not just supporting you in your moment and believing in the whole situation with you and Tory Lanez. I still have questions because I'm human.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that at the moment when I made the bet, although we did it in a fun kind of way, maybe, just maybe, I was out of line for doing that.
Mm-hmm. And Shawty was too. Well, and that's why you had to go ball because you lost the bet.
You cut all my house. Yes. I lost the bet. Mm. And somewhere in there,
Jordan had so many hairstyles in his life. At one point, he had a perm, he had a coif, he had a Tasha K haircut with the cut bob. Like he went through a lot when it comes to hairstyles. Okay, but he still glazes over the girls.
It may have been a little buffoonish because I really made a bet that this man was gonna get off, and he didn't, and I lost my hair. I'm sorry, man.
And Shawty has a whole new fashion statement when I cut that little goat beard off.
I kept it, but I'm gonna keep what I said. Free Tory Lanez.
Whoa.
Oh my God. I bet you won't tell.
This apology to me is a little bit insincere. The reason why I say it's insincere, she had to kind of walk you into the apology. It's not something that came out the fresh of your heart. Because it's something that you're kind of reminded of, to be honest. And I don't think Megan Thee Stallion cares for an apology. I don't think, although I feel like a lot of these comments hurt Megan and a lot of these statements that are made about her hurt her, I feel like she tries to block it out as much as possible. So anything negative-wise, I don't think her team allows anybody around her to bring it to her attention. Unless it's about maybe a diss in a track or something like that to that effect. But when it comes to like, what I call sporadic celebrities, Young Jock to me is a sporadic celebrity. Like, sporadic. Like, it's just like, yeah, he's never main character. He's like secondary. Stand-in. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, those type of celebrities, I don't feel like people are feeding it to her. Like, oh, such and such said this about you. So do I think it was needed? Not really. And if you're going to stand on something, stand on it, to be honest. I'm just saying. Another person who has given her an apology, y'all, is Shannon Sharpe. Okay. Okay. Shannon Sharpe is probably related to the zoo security guard because every 2 seconds they talk just the same. Child, my dog looked at me so crazy when I did that. They talk very, very similar. Now, in this apology, this one was a little different because this apology was in regards to him sexualizing her and him feeling a little bit guilty about that. Okay.
Further.
I want to apologize to you personally. And I didn't, I always wanted to sit down and have a conversation with you. I didn't know if that was going to be possible, but I was always hoping that I got an opportunity to bump into you, because I made a comment, I think it was like September, October, and I told a joke, and I said it in jest, but I believe the joke would have been just as funny had I left you out of it. So for any unwanted attention, harm, shame, embarrassment that I caused you or your family, I want to say, as a man, as I sit here before you, I apologize.
I appreciate that.
Thank you. Anytime someone comes on the show, we have to toast, because you have an amazing, you've been amazing, and you have an amazing career going forward. So this is my personal cognac, Shea by Laportier.
Okay, Shea by Laportier.
That's what.
Okay, now I feel like this apology was a little bit more genuine, because he didn't have to do that. The fact that she agreed to do the interview, clearly she didn't feel that much of a way, or else she wouldn't have agreed to do the interview. Because y'all know one thing about Megan Thee Stallion, she not gonna do no interview unless she want to do it, and she f's with y'all. Because look at the Breakfast Club. We ain't seen the Breakfast Club since Charlamagne had this her. Okay, it's just not gonna happen. So I feel like this was a little bit more genuine. And Jock, apologize to Kendra, okay? Not Megan Thee Stallion. Kendra needs an apology, all right? Now, Masika recently did an interview, Masika Kalisha, Fahicha, their words, not mine, about how she feels about Ice Spice's stage presence. I love the debates in the comments for the last BET Awards video. I live for it, okay? We are going to do a Rapper's Girl Live soon. Don't worry, y'all. Now, she talked about how she feels like Ice Spice has no stage presence. She's windy, etc.
Now, I'm going to ask you this, because we did post this a while ago. Mm-hmm. You had some commentary about one of Ice Spice's performances. You weren't that impressed. Now, that was in 2022. Okay. So some time has passed.
Yes.
Seeing what she's doing now, has your opinion changed?
You know what? I honestly feel like, I'm gonna just make a general statement. I feel like in the culture that we live in, we get so many artists coming out of nowhere, which is a good thing. But they'll get a song that goes viral and have no stage presence, or no one on their team that gets some stage presence. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm used to a time where artists had to go through, and obviously a rapper is different, but vocal coaching, dance lessons, stage presence lessons, the Tiana Taylor package, you know what I'm saying? And that's not something that we do anymore. We have artists just popping up, and it don't be given what it needs to give. Like, what you do in the studio is not the same thing on the stage. Sometimes it's very breathy and it's very windy. And one thing I will say, obviously that was the very beginning of her career. Mm-hmm. She's done a lot more performances, a lot more songs. I feel like that she's grown into herself as an artist now. You know what I'm saying? So good for her. Kudos to her. And I really hope that a lot of these new artists, take the craft serious and don't just feel like, oh, I got a good song.
I don't care what nobody say. I'm down on that hill. This is Ice Spice's best performance of the night, and I feel like she was one of the best rapper females performances of the night. Not female performances, best female rapper, one of the best female rapper performances of the night. I just feel like I appreciate people who listen to their audience. We told her, bitch, you gotta move, dance, choreography, and she gave us that. Because before, she used to literally just shake her ass in one spot. She didn't even move across the stage. And then one of the first times she performed, she literally got out there, walked out there, out of breath, and was like murmuring sweet nothings and basically nothing. So that's why I feel like she did all she could. She did the best that she could with the talent that she has. Let's not act like she's a lyricist here, because she's not. Ice Spice got lucky. Like, if we were in keeping it right, she got lucky. And it's okay. Because I wish to get lucky like that, bitch. He was saying, like, Masika, though, to me, she's come across a little bit like a hater, okay? Because we know Masika wanted that musical career. And it never hit for her, okay? Just a little bit. But she's telling the truth, though. Now, Megan Thee Stallion's album, Megan, is being rated by Chart Data, and it says Megan Thee Stallion's Megan aiming for number 3 debut on the Billboard 200 with nearly 65K units first week. Now, to me, this is impressive, because what was in the album, I didn't think was going to get those type of numbers. So anybody who thinks otherwise, yeah, Bill, okay? I ain't think it was going to get even close to them type of numbers. So shout out to her for pulling that off. Now, let's still talk about this whole Keith Lee situation. I just feel like he's dragging it. You shouldn't even have. I feel like had he not posted anything about it, I don't even think it would have made the news. I mean, it would have made the blogs. Of course, people keyed and gagged at it, but I think only people keyed and gagged about it even more is because of his reaction afterwards. I don't think the TikTok should have been posted, and I really feel like it was an honest mistake. Okay?
Last night was the BET Awards, and right now, it's something on my mind. Let's talk about it. First and foremost, I want to start by saying I am not upset at Taraji P. Henson by any stretch of the imagination. And not only that, in my opinion, she smoked it last night. I don't think for 1 second Taraji had any ill will or any ill intentions behind the situation. The situation happened the way it did. It is what it is. I made a video last night where I had the rose that was given to me in my hand and I let it fall on the floor. The reason I did this had nothing to do with Taraji P. Henson. The reason I dropped it on the floor is that I wholeheartedly believe that wasn't my rose. That wasn't my rose. That wasn't my moment. It was given to me, but it wasn't mine. And I always say, I don't want nothing that ain't mine. I want what's meant for me, nothing less, nothing more. The entire segment on the production side felt extremely rushed. Not only did it feel rushed, it did not feel intentional. It did not feel purposeful. I'm forever thankful for every room that I'm in. I was more than thankful and more than grateful to just sit there and enjoy the show. Me and my wife, we looked amazing. We felt amazing. We was enjoying the show. I've always spoke about my social anxiety. And for me, just to get out and be in that moment was more than enough for me. So to take me and my wife out of our seats, put us in different seats, give Taraji no direction to who we are or what we do, felt extremely unprepared and unprofessional to me. I'm personally a fan of Taraji. I've been for years and I always will be. I love to see her get the recognition that she deserved in that moment and had a platform and a stage that she's always deserved. For this situation to take away from her moment and our moment was unfair to both of us. And another example of this is a picture of my wife has been going around, and it was a small part caught from an entire moment to make it seem like she had an attitude with Taraji. My wife and myself understand the flirting that Taraji was doing was fully improv and fully joke. It was a hard situation for all of us to be in. We fully understand she made it up on the fly. I was there to just enjoy the show. I was invited. No situations in life in general. I never longed for the spotlight. If I wanted the spotlight, I would have accepted a quarter of the opportunities that's been presented to us. But none of those opportunities were for me or my family. If you understand that, you understand it. If you don't, I'm okay with that.
But okay, this TikTok wasn't bad in regards to the positive things he said about Taraji. But why the TikTok? That was so dramatic to me. Like, damn. You might as well just play the How to Love instead of Raw Wave when you drop that flower. How to Love. Like, really? Oh my God. I can't.
Always gonna be myself. I've always been myself. Nothing about this journey, about this ride, about where we at or where we gonna be is gonna change me. Never have and never will. Never.
Somebody on Twitter tweeted and said, "Boy, if you don't shut up and turn around, let's see that fat butt."
Said that Taraji didn't know who I was. Everything that's for me will be for me. Everything that's for my family will be for my family. Everything that
I just feel like I agree with what's for you is for you, but sometimes people just make fucking mistakes. Like, damn. Which he acknowledges, but it's like, why continue about the situation? It was a mistake, move on, that's it. You throwing the flower on the floor was like dramatic. It's not that deep. It was a mistake. There's like 1,000,001 black people in that building. Let's talk JT. Y'all gotta understand why I stand hard. Like, this is like art. What Tyler said, buddy, my friend. This is art. This girl had nobody has done this before. I'm sorry, I haven't seen this before. This is why I'm so excited. This girl has an ice sculpture. This is art. This is creativity. This is putting time. Tens across every board, every wall. The fact that she's leaning out of it as if her body is iced out and her body didn't finish crystallizing, bitch, is like pure magic. The heel, because she's the Cinderella, City Cinderella, hanging out from her foot and the shoe flying off, even more magic. I feel like JT is one of this generation's best artists that has emerged recently because of the amount of work that she's putting in. She's not getting an easy pass. I don't care what nobody says. Okay? I'm very excited for this EP to drop. I'm just so excited. Like, there's no words. There's no words. Now they dropped Madame Tussauds Drake wax figure. And y'all, don't he look like Ant from Now That's TV in the face? Let me know. He looks like Ant from Now That's TV. You're bugging, okay? Let's do side to side. Tell me I'm lying. My bad. Boom. Ooh. I'm just saying. I feel like it does look a little bit like Drake, but his eyes are too far apart. His eyebrows are a little bit too far apart, and they're not coiffed enough. Drake is a self-care type of girl. He paints his nails. Y'all could at least added that detail in. Besides that, I don't think it's too bad, but I'm just saying. Now, Carlos King, you guys made a statement, and this is very inspiring after what I did this week. If y'all only knew. I ain't saying shit though, because too much haters be watching and listening. So yeah. Anyways, Carlos King is reigning in the reality TV space as a black male showrunner, producing content aligned with the lives of African American tastemakers. But in this space where Andy Cohen's of the world dominate the reality realm, King, who has Kingdom Reign Entertainment, says that more black reality shows need to be produced by black-owned production companies. There are a lot of African American based shows in the world. 99% of them are produced by white-owned production companies. He told Deadline, white-owned production companies are doing a great job producing the black unscripted shows, but for me, how special would it be for a show to represent the owner of the company so that we're able to have the ability to not only understand storytelling, but understand the culture in which the storytelling is happening. King acknowledges other black production houses like Mona Me Productions, Mona, run by Mona Scott Young, which leads the Love Hip Hop series. Jesse Cons Entertainment produces Grammy and Emmy events. But he concedes that ownership is few and far in between. We're hired, we're definitely showrunners and producers. But when it comes to ownership, it is not that easy for us. I have to show my industry and my peers that I'm going to be the change that I seek. Now, Carlos, I love this, by the way, but I'm going to have to call you out too. If you're going to be the change that you seek, stop covering Bravo content, because that's white-owned. Okay? That's my whole thing. I feel like Carlos promotes a lot of these other networks versus his own, and it bothers me because it's like you're giving them all of this clout and this help and this promo and this press, and you're not under them. So I feel like he needs to kind of be a man of his word, but he's 100% right. Okay, but Carlos, I'm gonna be the change to that too. Okay, let me know what y'all think down below about some of these topics, and we're out, babies.
No personal thing.